everybody, how we doing? I had two NBA player props for tonight's game between the Lakers and the Warriors. Series is tied 1-1 heading to LA, and I got two player prop picks for you guys to hammer. Now I will say I had been on a hot streak. I was 7-1 on these picks on this YouTube channel. Unfortunately, that hot streak came to an end yesterday when I went 0-2 on my picks. I had Embiid under, that lost. I had Kevin Durant over 2.5 made 3-pointers. He went off, didn't go off from 3. That lost. So my 7-1 streak came to an end after going 0-2. But hey, 7-3 is still pretty good. But regardless, we will start a new streak starting right now. I got to play for a player on each team. Play number 1. We are locking in Klay Thompson under 23.5 points. That is at -115 odds at WinBet. So look, I get it. Yes, he hit this in his last 2 games so far this series, right? He hit it in his last 2. But I love Klay. I love Klay. Ever since he came back from his injuries, he has shown flashes. He has yet to really show consistency, right? Like I said, he hit this in his last 2 games. But in the 7-game series against the Kings, he only hit it in 2 of those 7 games. And they were actually in back-to-back games. So last game, he shot 8 of 11 from deep. Obviously, if he's going to do that, he's going to go over. The game before, he made 6 3-pointers. So game 1, he had 6 3-pointers. So the past 2 games combined, he's hit 14 3-pointers. If you look at the last 2 games prior to that, he only had 2 in each. So I am betting that Klay is going to come back down to earth. It makes me sad. I don't love it. But I don't think he's going to be able to keep it up. So we are fading him. We are taking him to go under 23.5 points. Again, that's -115 odds at WinBet. It's also a pretty good price from a value perspective, right? Like most sportsbooks have his total priced at 22.5. So sure, we're getting it for a little bit of juice at -115, but the fact that we can get a full point higher than what most other books have it while taking the under is pretty good. So that's going to be play number 1. Play number 2, it's another under. We are taking Hachimura to go under 10.5 points. That is at -118 odds at FanDuel. So another under, which aren't fun, but they actually hit at a much higher rate in the playoffs. So we actually bet on Hachimura's under in game 1. That cashed. We didn't touch him in game 2. He went over. But this is another example where we are fading a player to come back down to earth after having a good game. So last game, in game 2 of this series, Hachimura had 21 points. If you look at his last 4 games prior to that, he had 7 points, 9 points, 6 points, 6 points in his last 4 games. And then last game blew up for 21. That's the outlier. That's not the consistency that we've seen from Rui Hachimura. Now, in game 2, he did most of that damage from deep when he shot 4 of 6 from 3-point range. But if you look at the previous 4 games combined, he had only made 2 3-pointers in the last, like I said, 4 games combined when he shot 2 of 9 from deep. So the most likely scenario here is that Hachimura cools back down from 3-point range. Now, another reason why I like this one is I'm also betting that his minutes are going to be closer to game 1 than what they were in game 2. In game 2, Hachimura played about 22 minutes. In game 1, he played about 11 minutes. Now, it's not always as simple as this, but the Lakers won game 1, they lost game 2. The reason why they lost game 2 was they couldn't get anything going on offense. And unfortunately, that's not Hachimura's forte, right? He's not an offensive player. He's not a plus on the offensive side of the ball. So the guess here is that the Lakers are going to play him fewer minutes as they attempt to jumpstart their offense and get the 2-1 series lead. So fading Hachimura is the way to go here. Again, it's under 10.5 points, -118 odds at FanDuel. And that's it. So 2 picks for you guys to lock in. Both of them are unders, which I get aren't fun, but we're trying to make money here. So if you're tailing, comment and let me know. Other than that, remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a good one. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Below are all of my different social medias where I post picks and plays daily. Make sure to hit me up there. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as I'm constantly putting out new videos to learn how to make money sports betting. And that's it. So thanks for watching and have a good one.